My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Cultist Simulator. We are on our 5th level of Ascension for the sensation. It's getting creepy, y'all. I mean, we've been eating people to ascend, so some would contend, rightfully so, that it's been creepy for a while. To those people, I would say, fair point. Although, that said, we've notoriety on the board at the moment, and we just went through an Ascension check, so I don't think it's about to happen again. So I'm going to try and take it away. Take it away, Johnny. Oh, of course, I should be reading the Rose of Notoriety at this point. Sold the jumble for nothing at all. Not really worth anything, though. I mean, I don't want to go straight from Forgotten Chronicle Adventures to Unresolved Ambiguity. It's much higher. In the Mantis, the R's strive against one another. The struggles are resolved, they iron out the impossible, exalt the possible, tie the fraying braids of what was and has been into one golden ribbon of the future. Ribbon of the future, rather. Everything is resolved. History becomes past. There are, however, exceptions. Okay. Oh, cool. We actually did get the White Ceremony here. So joining 2 White Ceremony would give me an Operation the Declining Sun. Joining those 2 would give me a Invocation the Ivory Dove. Joining those 2, well, that's where things get exciting. I still don't have any freaking Forge Lore. What is this? What? Ho-hum. Alright. Rose and Noriel is Greek. Let's translate that. See if we can get rid of that notoriety. I mean, I want to do things with the Kalajin, but like, don't have any expeditions yet. I summoned like 2 minions when I only had 1 expedition available. That was probably a bad idea on my part. Oh god, I need another pawn. Oh god. Yes. It's quickly extreme. No, you are a pawn already. Never mind. I thought I needed another hanger on, but I don't. You're already part of our cult, so I can just lock you up whenever it's necessary. I mean, I know they keep for 600 seconds, so 10 minutes? Oh god, that's probably enough to guarantee. So if I do this, I can probably stop focusing on leaving my talk verb open constantly. Yeah, like 600 seconds, that's 10 minutes. Cool, we have our text back, which we will then read. Saint Triffman. You'll have to excuse my voice, 1 second. Yeah, I'll probably take a break after this. I love this game so much, it's really difficult to stop playing, even when I can't speak. Saint Triffman, Noriel explains, performed secret miracles in the name of she who bleeds and bears and she who opens. Thus, St. Triffin opened the way to the House of the Sun. Thus, St. Triffin underwent the great birth and ascension to immortality. Alright, tell me about that though, because our goal, ultimately, appears to be immortality. Yeah? We've a follower for you. Here we go. Here we go. There's some sustenance for you, pal. Oh, eat them up. Let's see what happens. Okay, another mark buds within me. Ascension sensation. The 6th mark is identified as the point when I am a hand span taller. I swell in every member and direction. Oh boy. I imagine there's implications about that I would say if I weren't a channel that very specifically shies away from mature subject matter on certain circumstances. My skin is radiant velvet. Pits of flesh cushion my eyes. I am very thirsty. What I know now is that there are rites that will allow me to put this there. Hint, the 7th mark. The 7th mark is the Feast of the True Birth. I am close. Close as blood to the heart. I will need all the power of the Grail I can muster to at least the 36th degree of intensity. We're not even close. You know what I need to start memorizing? So this is Invocation Assistant Ingredient. This is Invocation Assistant Influence. Invocation Offering of Influence. So Invocation Influence Instrument. And Sacrifice in terms of law assistant instrument. So it's the right of the... Hey. Okay, you're asking for an ingredient because I've a high level... Well, high-ish level ingredient. So let's theoretically decide how much we could be able to invoke here, right? So if I add that in, and then I add in Rhaenyra, and then highest level invocation, the Thyatic invocation, I can get 21. I need 36. Ugh. I just need to keep slugging away. That, like, our aspects get higher over time. Not that much higher, but higher over time. You know what I want to see is drop Rhaenyra there, the ceremony being Thyatic. So I need 21st intensity, and trappings can be a tool. Does not consume summonings and tools. So I can use a summoned to ascend you. I could have used Color Gene. I mean, I could immediately exalt her to a Cyprian. But only if I use my Amaranthine Nectar. And then I can only even do it for her, right? Because the only reason I'm even capable of doing this right now is because Rhaenyra also has 5. That is to say, 5 Grail in and of herself. I worry that now my Ascension is going to start going back down. And I'm not really going to have much I can do about that. So maybe I've ascended too quickly in a fashion. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself so that I feel less bad about being garbage. Way through the stag door. So, here's the thing. All of the other ones had a way to explore them, and then they had a way to ascend. So yes, you're asking for lore. The right lore, find the way to the spider's door where the door with the blood is spilled. Okay, we've definitely got probably like a lore that works. Silken Sands, not enough. Well, what about that? Approaching the spider's door. There we go. In dreams, the Silken Sands are the place of whispers, grey grains sift, grey weeds quiver. Thirst is the only guide through the sands. My thirst, or the thirst of the spider's door. There we go. Read the Ruse of Notoriety. St. Tryphon began his ascension by passing the Horned Door. That's the first time I've heard of that. He continued it by learning the Invocation Thyatic. We have the Thyatic Invocation, so I assume that's what's meant here. Which Noriel does not here record on account of its extreme holiness. And, Noriel explains grimly, to achieve the 7 marks of the Great Birth, St. Tryphon consumed both those whose soul had left them and those whose soul remained. This is exactly the path along which we are going. We get the Iguvine Rite and a Megalesian Incantation. Good. Good. Strong. reason and passion. May as well. I'm not going to keep eating people just to get glimmering. That seems like a dumb thing for me to do. Okay, the sands drain away like water, and beneath the stone from which gods arose so long ago. Ahead is the door, glistening like rain, its black surface beaded with blood. Every drop heavy curved like a swollen tick. We get the way for the spider's door. In my dreams, I found a way to the spider's door, sometimes called the bloody gate, or more informally, the wrong door. Something about that tickles me in a way that I particularly enjoy. I'm not even one that particularly enjoys tickles. I hate being tickled. I will fight you if you tickle me. I'm not a fighter. I am a lover, not a fighter. I abhor the use of violence. But you know that reaction where someone tickles you and your arms just start flailing and it's like, whoops, I guess I'm punching now. That's kind of me. It's irrepressible. So I suppose that were I in a situation where combat was required, it would be necessary for one of my friends to step up behind me and start tickling me in order for me to fight. I don't recommend it, but hey, in a pinch it might work. Who knows? All right, let's look at this way for the spider's door. Okay. There we go. In my dreams, I know the path through the silken sands to the spider's door. If I slake its thirst by spilling fresh blood before I sleep, it will open to me. You need a prisoner? That's barbaric. I couldn't possibly do that, like, almost immediately because it's not a problem. I've been doing it constantly. That's so barbaric. Gimme. Boom. It's always thirsty, always. The blood I have given leaks in threads and spills across the skin of the world, and the door drinks it in, and a moment's satisfaction swells its opening before I can pass. There's our heart done. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Ah, okay, so here we're starting to get higher level things. Excellent. So there's the tricuspid gate up there and the peacock door. How do we go from the stag door over the... You know what? I'm not going to ask too many questions. I do want to get more information, though. So, ooh, we got an iotic essence. Intriguing. Entering the spider's door. Last night, in the mantis, I visited the Mallery, from whose fires one does not emerge unchanged. The forge's light fell upon me, and my blood boiled, heart boiled rather. When I woke, my blood burnt within me, so I had to shed it in a cup before it overwhelmed me, and lo, 10 drops of it were not blood, exactly, unless it be the blood of the sun. Perhaps I found the cup, and the blood is not mine. The forge sears memories. So we got iotic. Whoa, that is a high-level essence, my friends. In the later operations of the forge, the Madrugard yields to the true forge of days, and the essence begins to redden. Some days, perhaps, it will not. But for now, we have this. Well, damn. I'm gonna have to sacrifice someone every time I go? That's okay, I'm not fine with that. Just immediately okay. What, you think I give a dang? Flip that. That's right, all of the swear words that I know come directly from the mouth of Maurice Moss from the IT crowd. There we go. Cool. Let's pay that away. Pay that away. There we go. Still want to know how I can get these Deep Mandaic, and that. I feel like a lot of this is going to be in higher level explorations. And as a direct result, I feel like I need to start joining these lower level ones so I can get my forbidden epics, so that I can start summoning minions, so that I can start taking those minions out on those expeditions, so that I can start getting books, so that I can start learning more things, so that I can start getting higher level laws, so that I can start summoning more powerful minions, so that I can start exalting my disciples, so that I can start winning the game. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, I really shouldn't be stressing my voice right now, but this might be the most dynamic I've been in an episode in a very long time. Okay. That's okay. It's fine. That's our second Wildering Mirror. Interesting. Like, I kind of want to keep going back the way through the stag door, but I also really do need to keep going to the spider's door. I was hoping that once it was opened, it would be fine, but no, it seems like I'm going to have to sate it every time. Okay, there's a forbidden epic, which we will then immediately study. Because I know I've still got locations from that I need. A case of mistaken identity. This isn't who you hoped for, after all. They're no one of particular importance, and perhaps they'll pass eventually from your memory. Perhaps there is no one else available that you'd care to meet. But then how do I... Can I lock them away? Get in there. How... But, like, obviously I'm not going to make these acquaintances, but surely I can still make hanger-ons, right? 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 I have to be able to. Otherwise, I'm, like, already done. It is way too much of an investment to start summoning minions to then imprison those minions and then feed them to the spider's door to try and get lore. Volvode's Citadel. Cat got your tongue? Well, boil that cat in salty broth. I can usually do the Broden voice a lot better. It's just, again, my voice is not cooperating at the moment. I tried to sing earlier today, and good lord. Oh. Like, I'm not amazing at singing at the best of times, but I could tell that it was absolutely worse than usual. So I'm afraid that this will not be a musical episode. This is my way of broaching that subject matter. Good lord. Really? I'm going to try this one more time. If I get another case of mistaken identity, I am going to be one sad sailor about it. Yeah, I can't feed that, so I'm just gonna revert my levels. Hopefully you ask for glimmering, because I've one that's about to run out. No! Thankfully it asks for a reason rather than glimmering. You're a patron. Of course you are. I mean, Peculiar Rumor usually gives you a person, right? So, although it does also give you notoriety. Okay. Let's take all of our reason back, as well as another forbidden epic to... Yeah. There's our Peculiar Rumor, which I only just have time to explore if I do it correctly. It feels like I should be doing more things at the same time. I mean, I guess I may as well try and join these two. Okay. Excellent. And we'll take Talrevek, as well as drop the rumor in there. What the? Almost didn't start that one correctly. So maybe I have to keep getting rumors in order to do things? We shall see. Yeah. Didn't think those were going to join with 0 done at the very start there, but we'll see. Notoriety in a case of mistaken identity. You know what? I'm pretty sure I can't get people anymore. Can I? Hang on. This one might be ready to achieve the next level if I can supply something more. No. It's just capable of going in that slot, but... Oh, no. There's notoriety on the board, as well as a bunch of mystique. Okay, so you're about to take that mystique, so I am going to quickly talk to Clovette about that. It's her job to take that notoriety before you do. Oh no. If I can't get any more pawns, I'm already, like, extremely screwed. Like, I need to make it clear I'm very, very screwed. So I just won't have enough people to eat. Excellent. We actually prevented that by the kind and apple compensation. Excellent. 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 Really pleased. So that's taking a reason now. I have an erudition that'll still be around. Like, I always think that I'm going to be ascending these into my cult through some mystical means that I really haven't broached yet. Like, I always think that, oh, I'll use them to get rid of dread. Like, yeah, I can use them to get rid of dread. I'll use them to get rid of restlessness or fascination. But I'm not invoking dread, restlessness, or fascination at the moment, so it's not really helping me. So I should probably just start to ascend these people into my GD cult. I mean, just not a cult. It's something else. There we go. I'm also going to put the Theotic Invocation down here, making it a lot easier for me to do that. There's that weary detective back. Okay, let's quickly... Okay, so Neville is not handy. I'm especially looking for moth followers. Grail followers would be fine too. Forge, sure. Anything that I don't have 2 of, I'm really happy to get. And we don't have a glimmering for the final stage of that. That's fine, though. We'll be okay. Hey, Porter's Moth. Hell yeah. And I do not have space for them. Hell yeah. Well, you know what? This is a long time overdue. But we need to make an extra row. Or rather, move something down into the extra row. There. Excellent. Tristan comes down here, so does Laidlaw. Then we can move these all over one space. And we can even remove all of that down there. And then everything has 3 rows to itself. Excellent. Whoa. I can explore? Bury a paradoxical curio by the river. This thing is a tiny wound in history. If I bury it, that wound will heal. Sure. I mean, it's a thing we can do, so it's probably a good... Nope, that's not how that works, Ryan. You know it. Alright. And we have picked up an operation in the declining sun. Excellent. Let's quickly try and put 2 of those in there. Valcien is another forge. Okay. I'll leave them all as believers so that I can use them to control any negative influence that I have. Sly miss. You have to be edge, right? Right? We'll see. Okay, so what has this done? Bury a paradoxical curio by the river. I have brought a paraffin lamp and a shovel. I placed the one on a flat rock and used the other to shift the black and sucking mud. The work is hard and it seeps back quickly. As I'm about to place the curio in the hole, I spy the corner of an iron lockbox. I unearth it after a struggle. Curious. Perhaps the beach crow has rewarded me. Perhaps it's a bizarre coincidence. I leave the curio in the hole just as I'd planned, just in case. We get a witch-kissed oil. This is a formula that remains unchanged since the days that Kate was worshipped at the crossways. I mean, okay. The Rending Mountains, it has been said, tear the flesh of history. It has generally only been said by people like Christopher Illopoli, but still, they are a good region to find places that daylight history does not recognize. All right, Rose, you are edge, as expected. So I have 1 moth follower at the moment. I think I've lost a winter follower as well. So what am I expecting more of? I'm kind of expecting both of y'all to be Grail. Those are unusual opportunities. No, you're just a sly fellow. You might be edge again. We may just have another edgelord up in here. Okay. And yeah, we do. All right. Saliba. Their satisfaction, pleasure. Yeah, you are definitely Grail, my friend. Call me the Sorting Hat, because I know where you're going. This place merits further inspection. The Eye of Ikimoi. We have read of a sultan who, 800 years ago, could sleep only beneath the stars. He ordered the construction of this observatory so that the stars could be accurately depicted on the ceiling of his bedchamber. Regrettably, the stars they saw were not safe for the unprotected human mind. The sultan's successor ordered the observatory sealed. Okay. And, yep, we failed that one, but that's okay. We'll get it another day. Go team! I now have... You know what? I'm just going to put you there because I know that you are Grail. Hell yeah. Understands blood, does not yet understand birth. I mean, I could move all of you up again. That mumbling was me saying, but there is no reason to do that currently. Just in case. I'm going to quickly move those over a little and get another hanger on up in here, so that I have an easy sacrifice were I to need one. This is so clean right now. There's our pawn, ready to be trapped whenever it is necessary. And another contentment for me. Excellent. So I now have 2 missions on which to send people. So I should probably summon some more things from beyond the grave. So let's get some influence in order to do that. Is that your second trigger? It is not. It is your first. Well, I feel like I may have eaten too many people already. I feel like I may have sacrificed and eaten too many people already. That said, like, come on, I didn't really sacrifice my moth followers. They failed a 70% roll. If anyone, it's their fault. Extreme victim blaming. I told you to do a thing and you did it so badly you died. So it's your fault. Alright. Sunset Right. Subtle Rupture. And then Winter and Heart. Someone with Voiceless dead? Ew. No, I want the Maid in the Mirror. Is there any way I can do that right now? Significant Power Forge. This is an offering of influence. So yeah, right at the map's edge I can use this with. And then throw in a big instrument. Winter becomes smoky, Lantern becomes incandescent power. I mean, I only have high Winter. There's Smoky Deception. But if I threw in Lantern, I wouldn't be able to do it because I need some Lantern, a significant power of Knock, which I do have, and a great power of Forge, which is not enough. Okay. And I'll put the Theotic Invocation all the way back over here. Ooh, I've increased my mastery of the Ragged Law. And we call it by its aspect Winter. I'm about to try and do that one once again. Unfortunately, if we fail to summon you, I think I may just, like, send you back. Never mind. We got him. Kalajin. And I really want to summon another thing. So these two use influence, which I don't have any of at the moment. So if this is offering, it's an offering of an ingredient. I have 2 Refolian. If I add Knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. If I add Edge, I might bring something out from behind the mirrors. To conjure a thing of fire and glory, I need a great power of Forge. I mean, I can put the Iotic Essence in there, right? We have a great power of Forge there. What is it that isn't working here? We have 8 Forge, 8 Earth, 8 Knock, 4 Lantern, and if I take the Lantern out, I've not got anything. What if I put that in there? I mean, I don't even have any Knock in this, so this isn't going to work. Yeah. The Knock needs to be there, and I don't want to use the Sthenic Venom, because I want to use that to murder people. Do I need to use it to murder people? Maybe I don't. I really feel like by this point, I should know the Maid in the Mirrors combination. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to look that one up. Maid in the Mirror and Cultist Simulator. And then I'll just be able to look at it. Okay, she has a Winter aspect of 10 and an Edge aspect of 10. But how do I summon her? I don't know. I do not know. She's pretty easy to get with some fair luck. Edge and winter, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to skip past all of the spoilers here. Huh. Yeah, I have no clue. In fact, I came away from that more confused. That's not gonna work. All right. Apparently, putting a Calogene in there is not a great idea. Ooh, with a little more winter aspect. A little more moth and a corpse. That's not gonna work, is it? Number one, how am I gonna get more winter aspects? I need to join those two in order to do so. But also, I don't have any corpses here. I can't really expedite the process of getting one right now. Damn. Should I just send Calogene out? There has to be like an actual made in the mirror summon. Oh god, there's actually just a Gamepedia for this. Okay. She can be invoked with a... The Wikipedia page for this is extraordinarily thin. Yeah. I don't know. I do not know. Alright. Let's have a look at Map's Edge. This doesn't take an assistant. It takes invocation, instrument, and an offering. Now, we've already shown to it our intended offering, which is now gone, it looks like. Yes. Well, time for us to get some more offerings. Oh, no, it's gone because, of course, we summoned the Calogene with it. But the thing is, if I have to go to the Stag Door to get an influence and then go use that influence in right, I'm not going to have much time left on the Calogene. Send him out. And I'll send Pope Clifton with you. His victims may not rest peacefully in the dark of the Citadel's walls. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll be good. Alright, there's our weary detective back. Elridge, what are you? You're... Oh, you should be all the way up there. Okay, so... Hidden doors can be found with lantern or knock, so we can add some more lantern. Not all dead are... can prevail against them with edge. Or come in the name of winter. We don't have edge or winter right now. So I'm going to send Katkaro. Because then I'll have 10 lanterns. So if I come up against the door, at the very least, I'm fine. Damn it. All right. Send winter. Probably the dead will recognize that. That probably does not make me feel too good about myself right now. The dead are more like wind than flesh, but doesn't do to underestimate the wind. Just now they are a terror-fanged hurricane of a pale shadow. Fall back, fall back. Damn it. If only we had the maiden mirrors. She got Urge, and that Urge, Rihanna. An expedition member is dying. Come on. Oh, it was the Calogene. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, fun times. So mad. Okay. I'm actually just adding edge right now. Because I don't have another winter person. The wary dead, they will not trouble us. Beautiful. Alright, well, I mean, if I was going to lose anyone, let's lose the person that is going to expire right? So Kalajin, not that bad of a loss, all things considered. Supplies low. I got you. We'll almost certainly find this hidden door. Almost certainly. Ooh, okay. So what I have to meet has probably been raised. Way through the hidden door, and that's got to be it, right? Yeah. We did it! Vovode Citadel! Treasure lies before us. It is the empty tomb. Here is Voivode's mausoleum. Swagged cobwebs hang like soft grey drapes. A great sandstone sarcophagus stands upright at the far end. It is empty. Someone has left a little heap of treasures before the sarcophagus like an offering. There are no footprints in the dust. Whoever left... Yes, we've seen that, of course, before. Ooh. Visnot inscriptions. Everett Vinzant transcribed these Phrygian inscriptions from a cliff in Anatolia where he famously survived a lightning strike. He died 7 years later to the day. His bones, legend has it, were hot to the touch. It's written in Phrygian, which I don't know. Damn it. Ooh, we've also got an urgency of appetite, which is probably not that necessary. Oh, I can probably use that to ascend Rhaenyra, right? Maybe? No, I can't. It's 2 off. So you're level 8, you're level 6, you're level 4. So if I actually joined all of those, I would have a level 10, and then I would be able to do this with an urgency of appetite. The urgency of appetite can be gotten from the stag door, so at the very least I know that. The episode is too long. Why? My name has been Ryan James John Pearson. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves with this series of videos of me struggling to remember basic facts. I apologize if it can be frustrating at times, but bear with me. I get there in the end. It might take 500 episodes, but I get there in the end. What I lack in brain power and intuition, I make up for in raw persistence. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.